Well, he's not necessarily a strong inside presence, but he needs to polish those chances off.
Houston foul call. Clint Capella. That's his first personal foul.
And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Here's Bazemore. Deflected by Howard. Out of bounds, Hawks ball as Atlanta keeps possession. Inside. Stolen. Harden inside the three-point line. Harden missing again.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
Teague gets it to Bazemore. The Hawks working the ball around. The three from Harden. Again, the miss by Harden.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today. There's a glaring discrepancy between these teams in that area of the game.
And it's been the difference. That's what's enabled them to build such a big lead, no doubt about it.
Smooth, guys. Very good job there of getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
And you know, those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes as much as any single play in a game.
Yeah, and you can't allow, if you're the opponent, to have that guy continue to beat you in that manner on the backcourt.
Boy, last year the Rockets dealt with a lot of injuries. I mean, the front court and post players were hit the hardest. I think almost every Rocket big would end up missing some time.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Splitters checked in for Horford. Humphries comes in for Cephalosha. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Kyle Korver. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
And last season, GA, as you were talking about, the injuries for the Rockets did pile up. Dwight Howard was out. Terrence Jones was out. They missed those guys for multiple games.
Yeah, and that hurt them inside. But also, remember, Beverly goes down right before the playoffs. So in all, the Rockets had 180 missed games on their roster due to injury. Amazing they stayed so resilient and were able to capture that 2 seed.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Michael Beasley. He's checked in for Capella. KJ McDaniels comes in for James Harden. And it's Terry in for Patrick Beverly. Schroeder kicks to Hardaway. Here's Millsap. That drops it. It comes off the assist from Hardaway.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. The Hawks shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
Yeah, pretty good numbers on the season when you look at their free throw attempts, right around 78%.
Yeah, in general, they've been very solid. I mean, free throw shooting isn't something they've had to worry about too much this season, guys.
Trevor Ariza's checked in for the Rockets. And a change for the Hawks. Scotty's checked in for Chris Humphries. Here's Schroeder. The Hawks have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts. And he knocks down the first one.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
100% since halftime? Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
A nice shot by McDaniels. 44 seconds left in the third. In the corner, Hardaway with it. That one's good from the corner. Hardaway has got 9.
You know, when he gets rolling, guys, he can be an absolute handful to have to deal with. And right now, he is rolling strong.
And he gets it to go. And it's 8 points for Jason Terry.
That's a weapon they've been allowed to use at will to date.
Yeah, the defense struggling to take that away from them.
Howard with the steal. It's 2-on-1. Pushing it up. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Yeah, just nice strength there, and then just off with the shot.
Boy, with all the contact he drew there, Greg, that would have been a heck of a bucket. He nearly got it to go.
And he's good on the second. There's 18 seconds left in the third quarter. Outside, Scott. And KJ McDaniels gets the whistle that time. That's his third foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. The Hawks have shot 8 of 10 from the line. That's an even 80% free throw shooting here. Scott hits them both. There's 10 seconds left in the third. Feeds it to Ariza. And it's Terry off the drive. And it's out of bounds to the Rockets as Houston retains possession. Tries a 3 off the inbound. No good. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. The Hawks on top, running away with it. Welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up in what has been a one-sided show. Here's Heinrich. We've got Maniunas. Terry is out there with McDaniels. Then there's Brewer. And it's Capella in the foul. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. And that's a foul. It's called Antabo Cephalosha. That is his first foul of the game.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Greg, those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
And Hardaway gets it to go. Hardaway has got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Hawks. Hardaway has gone 5 for 5 shooting here tonight. Here's Maniunas. Nice D from Scott.
And he's really having all sorts of problems with his jumper right now.
Yeah, big time. I mean, the words that come to mind, ice and cold and disappearing stroke, all would apply.
And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for Atlanta.
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
You know, they're taking care of business in the paint, too. Those are valuable points they've been getting down low.
Josh Smith, he's checked in for Maniunas. There's the dish to Scott. No good. And Houston the other way now. From deep. And it's Smith missing. Hawks shooting an incredible 64% from the field in this game. Cephalosha. And a great assist by Heinrich as that one goes in.
Wow, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page. Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
Yeah, unnecessary. I mean, make them earn those points from deep. Don't give them to them free at the line.
And he hits the first of 3. And he's good on the second.
The Hawks were fantastic last season. After the All-Star break, they did slip up a bit, struggled against teams over 500.
And he nails the third. They lost the last 3 games of the regular season, Clark, and really just limped into the playoffs. Some of it might have just been fatigue.
Yeah, it could have been, and their play at the end of the season did leak into the playoffs, Kevin. I mean, you could see very quickly that they weren't the same team that looked so dominant during the regular season.
In the corner, Cephalosha with it. Bangs home the trifecta.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Josh Smith. That's his first foul.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
Looked to me like just a frustration foul. It really kind of sums up the game they're having in general. You know, it's really hard not to notice the difference in the passing of these two teams today.
It's a stark discrepancy when you look at the assist columns and you see that difference as far as the fluidity in their respective offenses. And he's shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hawks will retain possession.
They're fortunate that one was just deflected and not stolen. Dodged a bullet there.
Muscala, he's checked in for Mike Scott. Let's go. Brewer's shot is off.
Ill-advised shot there, Clark.
Yeah, exactly. That was lower than low percentage.
Wow, we're going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Kevin. That was special.
My goodness, that was almost a circus-like dunk.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
Splitter's checked in for Muscala. Goes up off the inbound. The rebound by Humphries. Humphries has got 3 rebounds now in this one. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's why we and they always love seeing him at the end of those breaks. He makes it look fun and easy. It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's costing him.
Heinrich passes to Splitter to the left side wing. Hardaway for 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
And the officials call over the back. A little too aggressive there.
And that's an aggressive play to try to get the rebound. Just a little too aggressive.
And unnecessary. That's over the top. That's doing too much, Greg. He wasn't in good position there, and he was never going to get the ball. He just wasted a foul.
And the Rockets making a change here. Montiunas is checked in.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Hawks.
Clark, look at their number of assists.
Well, they minimized the one-on-one situations, Kevin. They got the ball moving, and it found the open guy.
Great ball movement. You're right.
And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was for Millsap. He was everywhere defensively, offensively. The effort we saw from him tonight, I think, was the difference.
That's really a tough call. One you don't like to see, but it was called, and now he's got to really make sure that he's on top of his game here in regards to not picking up another foul. That was his 5th right there.
Good on the second free throw. There's a minute left in the 4th. Rockets shooting in this 4th quarter pretty dire at 27%. It's Terry outside, but they'll get another chance.
There's another opportunity, and everything's going right for these guys.
Atlanta with the ball. Hardaway dishes to Humphries. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Hardaway.
Just look at how quickly the lead has grown here over the last few possessions.
Clear case here, partner, of saving their best for last. Quite a run.
It's Terry outside. Shot's good.
Man, they came out smoking here from beyond.
And Greg, as hot as they are from out there, absolutely no reason at all not to just keep letting them fly.
Hardaway kicks to Heinrich. Plenty of space. And it comes off the front of the rim. Here's McDaniels. Throws down the breakaway jam.
They clearly look like a different team now. Suddenly, they've got some energy out on the floor.
Yeah, but it's come a little too late to have a real impact on the game, though. We call this box score window dressing. All it's going to do is make the numbers look a little better than it was.
And the fans already heading for the exits, clearly not pleased with the way things turned out today.
Well, Greg, this was a well-deserved win. I mean, they came into this building and acted like it was their home turf. I mean, they were the ones calling the shots and controlling everything.
And so it's the Hawks taking care of business in this one. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
And that's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. This is Kevin Harlan saying,